So I woke up with Daniel on my mind this morning. Daniel from the Bible, by the way. So Daniel was an administrator. He was in charge of all these people. But they didn't like him. They didn't like him. They tried to find everything on Daniel, but they couldn't. But there was one thing that they got on him, and that was his faith and commitment to God. He prayed all the time. He was very committed to God. So this is what they did. They went to King Darius, which was the king at the time, and they said, look, King Darius, we need to have a decree. We need to have something in place where people were not allowed to pray for 30 days. They were not allowed to pray to any god but you, the king. So King Darius said, okay. So he decreed it. It was done. So, and you know why they did it? Because they were trying to be shady, because they didn't like Daniel, and they knew that he prayed all the time. So, of course, they caught Daniel because they were watching him. You know, haters watch. So they caught him, and he was put into the lion's den because the decree could not be overturned just for Daniel, even though King Darius loved Daniel. So Daniel goes in the lion's den, and God sends an angel to close the lion's mouth so he won't be eaten. So the next day, King Darius comes in there, and he was very nervous because, like I said, he liked Daniel, and he was expecting Daniel to be torn up by those lions, but he wasn't, because God saved him. So you know what happened? Those haters that didn't like Daniel and tried to trap him and frame him, guess what happened to them? Not only were they put in the lion's den, but their families as well, and they were torn up to shreds. Yes, they were. What am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that if you're in a lion's den, I feel like I am, and God is a God of impossibilities. He can change any situation. He can close those lion's mouth. He can close the mouths of those haters. He can get those haters out. Whatever it is that you're facing, God can turn that situation around. And like I always say, if it happened for the people in the Bible, it can happen to us as well. You just have to claim it and believe it and trust God. I hope you have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.